today. From Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee, it's the AFC Wildcard Round on EA Sports.
Just a tick under 70,000 packed in here at Nissan Stadium. Not a seat to be had as playoff football and certainly playoff fever have descended upon the Music City of Nashville, Tennessee. Straight ahead, it's Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a great one in store. Between the New York Jets, and a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Take over first and
the Tennessee Titans.
30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Now it's Tannehill. And right away he lost the football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by the Jets.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter. It's a good running back dive play.
And the Jets are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down. That's going to be caught by Crowder. It's a Jets touchdown.
Number 82, Jamison.
A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Jets have taken a first-quarter lead. Things could just not have started any better for them. They get the turnover, the football right away, able to capitalize on offense for 6.
And we're talking about setting a tone in any game, right? The first points of a ball game, how about during the playoffs? Vitally important, and they've done that in this one.
And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
32-yard line.
Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. I guess you could say they're kind of fortunate to be in the position that they're in, able to host as a division champ, because it's really one of the weakest divisions in the NFL.
And there's often the discussion every time, right? That 4th seed, should they actually be hosting? Because sometimes
into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brad McDougal. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. So, CD, his very first pass of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know that's a major surprise for any quarterback because, look, let's face it, no one thinks about throwing interceptions. But think about all the warm-up that...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
1 quarter down, 8-0 the score.
With the score, Jets 8, Titans nothing.
A first down carry for Henry. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Tannehill with a throw caught by Brown. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 41-yard line. Tannehill to his top target, Brown, for a Tennessee first. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Derrick Henry, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. That'll bring up second down.
2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Again, Tannehill. Over the middle to Smith. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. A first red zone opportunity for the Titans. They've got it 1st and goal at the 7. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Titans are within a 2-point conversion of tying this game.
Yeah, touchdown. I love it. It's only a 2-point game. I know it's the first half, but you got to think. Go for 2. Tie it up. Go into the locker room. What are you doing? Come on.
You're bold. You're bold.
It's real easy to be bold sitting up here rather than down there and making that decision.
We don't have to make those decisions. Either way, little time left on the clock here in the second quarter. We'll see how this all plays out. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Now this offense about ready to take over again. They bring the 5 seed into the playoffs. Of course, they're one of the wild card teams. And when you're a wild card team, it makes it a little bit tougher. You have to win the extra game. But there's been a precedent set of teams doing that successfully in the past.
And it's usually teams that have aspects that really jump out at you and are really factors in the playoffs. I mean, Pittsburgh, they rode a heavy run game with Jerome Bettis when they won in 2005.
This is caught inside the 15. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it.
Jets 8. Titans.
Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
New York set to take the field. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. And he'll complete this one to Berrios. 20, 10, 5, and all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Braxton Berrios, 54 yards. And the Jets extend their lead. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So they try to make it a 2-score game with a conversion. It pays off.
And they've looked at the situation, figured it out well. A 2-score game in this situation, they've got to feel much better about where they are.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Titans offense gears up for their first possession of the second half. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got it.
This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. picked by Pierre Desir. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Jet touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And he's got it. So the try for two successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. And they turn the pick six into a pick eight with that two-point conversion.
I love how you upsell. That is outstanding right there. What a big-time play. Big switch in how this game was going, and then they capitalize with a little bit on top.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
Here comes the Jets defense as they ready themselves. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. He'll start with a give to Henry. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
1st and 10.
1 quarter remains for the right to survive round one here in the AFC. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st down, Tannehill. And he'll get this underneath to Henry. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down. His throw incomplete. Jonnu Smith, the tight end, is intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing again is Tannehill. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. The intended receiver there was Jonnu Smith. And now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
To the air again, Tannehill. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Jets are going to get the football back. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Dancing to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
The shotgun snap for Darnold. And he'll get this underneath to Bell. And there he goes again. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet 1st down.
We often talk about understanding the playbook, understanding progressions, and understanding what the defense is doing. We saw all of that on that play. Great recognition and understood where his running back was going to be. Found a way to have him leak out underneath, hit him with the football, and they picked up the 1st down.
That's caught out left by Perriman. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 21. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
And the Jets 1st down.
On 1st and 10, Darnold. That is caught at the 7. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. And a wild card win moves them on to the divisional round.
Everyone plays all year long for the right to get into the tournament, as they like to call it. Wild card, divisional, doesn't matter to them. One moves on, one goes home.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on Start your week by installing your game plan.
Teams, 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to pick at me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hissing, but I can't hear it when the crowd screams. Still balling like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in them. Eating blood across it where the blood thinner. Just stay turned like, you know. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter what we ate for dinner, so I had to drink.
Today, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's the AFC Divisional Round Playoffs on EA Sports.
For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm.
All in all, he was pretty solid in the victory in the wild card round and threw a couple of touchdowns. And when it comes to quarterback play, you'd always love spectacular. But in the playoffs, you'll take solid. And that's exactly what they're looking for from him again in this contest.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick, and he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Intercepted.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
The 37-yard line.
After the interception, here's Darnold. He's brought in by Jamison Crowder. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That's good for a first down. Here's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete.
Show on earth, baby.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Le'Veon Bell. 26 yards. And the Jets have taken a first-quarter lead. Well, we knew they had the crowd on their side. Their defense has already made it up, and now here's an opening drive touchdown.
Yeah, how about the defense making the stop, offense feeling their momentum that they've generated, and turning it into points on their side. So now you've got a team working together, and you've got the crowd involved, fully on their side in this ball game.
And in this playoff atmosphere, that 12th man means even more. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And now back out comes the offense. And for them, maybe a little carryover from last week's game. They got the win on the road in the wild card round, on the road here again in the divisional round, but they're hanging tough.
Hey, cue a little music, right? Well, they're on the road again. I mean, this has been kind of the mantra they're under right now, and they can't change it. The season dictated what would happen with them, right? They had to go on the road for the first round for the playoffs. They're on the road again, and sometimes teams get really comfortable with that. Not only the idea of going on the road and shocking the world.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. The former All-Pro Marcel Darius able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Pierre Desir. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
First and goal.
They were in zone defensively, went with a crossing route. It's always interesting to watch that chess map. That's going to be caught by Crowder. It's a Jets touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. Now Adam Gase has put a pair of fingers up in the air. His offense is going to go for 2. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
So their second touchdown of this first half, they went for 2 after score number 1. Didn't get it. Now they get the equalizer, so to speak.
So to speak, and you can understand the thinking. Because they didn't get it after the first score, they wanted to get back to a normal points pattern, get up to 14. But just think, if they missed it here, they're only up 12-0. 1 extra point on the other side could ultimately beat you if they score twice.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball and try and get things settled down a little bit.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Allen going to give this one to Singletary, and he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. And his throw here is incomplete. Cole Beasley, the intended target, and it's 2nd down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Finding Knox there, complete. And he'll get nothing out of that one. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. Allen trying to hurry everybody up to the line of scrimmage. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs.
Allen's pass.
And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Jets offense now works their way back onto the field. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Faking the give, Darnold. Caught by his tight end, Wesco. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
That's good.
It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Darnold from the gun. He'll air this one out deep for Perry. And that's caught inside the 30. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Again, Darnold. This will be caught inside the 10. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Add this game to the last one, and they move the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Micah Hyde able to get a hand in and knock that one away.
Leads to 2nd and...
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. To the air again, Darnold. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Braxton Berrios in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead. And it is now 21-0. That drive goes 80 yards in 6 plays. And it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. 4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. An incredibly short, now a hit and a loose football. But they will not be able to capitalize as time has run out here on the first half of play. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Jerry Hughes just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down at 17. Now this throw caught left side. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Jamison Crowder. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets will extend their lead.
So, my man, another touchdown. They're looking like the #1 seed that they earned throughout the year. Looking pretty dominant right now.
We knew the road to the Super Bowl would run right through this stadium. Somebody's going to have to come in here and beat these guys. Good luck. I don't think it's happening this weekend.
No, definitely not this weekend. And for anyone else out there, bring your game.
Buyer beware. This is taken just shy of the 10. Now a hit and a loose football. Still going past the 30. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And he'll bring it back all the way.
Touchdown.
So they get the 1-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. And that will extend this big lead. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Taken from about the 12. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Buffalo set to get the football back here. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They will run with Singletary. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. Pierre Desir in on the stop.
8-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. From just shy of midfield, Allen. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball, because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a first down. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They can go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Allen. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time. They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs. Able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. And good hustle here as this is going to be blown dead right at the 9-yard line.
Well, that field goal block pretty much sums up the day for them, doesn't it?
Boy, it really does. What's the word we often use? Symptomatic. It's just been a sign of how this one's gone.
Give a lot of credit to the guys who got in and blocked the kick. They've had the advantage all game, and they continue to press it.
He's got this one complete to Perriman. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. And Darnold wants to throw the football. Looking for Perriman there. He's got it. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. They go right back to him for 20 and a 1st.
1st and 10 at 40-yard line.
The Jets advance to the next round as we say so long, everybody. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the
Hey yo, yeah, Nike check. I done made about $1 million and I'm only 19. Icy dripping on a white tee. And shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got checks coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like
Start your week by installing your game plan.
then I flip it, watch me do it. All them on my wrist going stupid. Tryna put them on, but they never do it. They like, hold up, wait a minute, like don't make sense, don't really get it. I'm steady getting to the chicken, that janky finger licking chicken. I mean, I'm getting to the good guap. Keep a rack in my socks. Diamonds cost me a lot, but Nike check up all of my socks. Hey yo, Nike check. T-shirt check. Sneakers check. Socks check. Hoodie check. Shorts check. Nike I done made about $1 million and I'm only 19. Icy water dripping on a white tee. And shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got checks coming in like a pair of Nikes.
Today, from Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, it's the AFC Championship game on EA Sports.
The winner here gets a ticket to Tampa. The loser stays home, and we are underway in the AFC Championship game. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Out come the New England Patriots, led by their 6'5" veteran quarterback, Cam Newton.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
Now a first down throw for Newton. Lee's got it over the middle. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. James White's first carry. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
Williams.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play. Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already in the field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here, too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. 7 yards, the pickup there.
Complete to Mohamed Sanu. Out of bounds at the 18-yard line. A 7-yard pickup.
We're scoreless after 1. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Newton throwing middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Mohamed Sanu there, and it's 3rd and short. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Newton on 3rd down. That's caught by Hollister. And he will have a Patriots first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. Again, Newton. And this is caught. It's Edelman.
Newton's pass.
Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 6-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Newton. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Here now comes the Jets offense, and the man that will be captaining the ship at 6'3", it's Sam Darnold.
I love how he exploded on the national scene his redshirt freshman year when at the beginning of the season he was not named the starting quarterback, but when USC was struggling, he got an opportunity, and by the end of the year, the Rose Bowl MVP, an epic shootout with Penn State, and put him on the NFL radar in a big way.
And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's 2nd down. Oh, the veteran Jason McCourty there to make sure that one didn't find its target.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up 4th, now it's 1st.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle a team a little bit as well. Pass interference ruined that series of downs for them.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
They'll toss it for it, and this is going to be caught. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
New York.
Jamison Crowder, 36 yards, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Darnold to throw again. And that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0.
The score, Jets 8, Patriots nothing.
So they go with a pass there on the two-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their two-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about...
Now a hit and a loose football. Still going. And he will score.
Touchdown, New York.
So they get the one-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Now Adam Gase has put a pair of fingers up in the air. His offense is going to go for 2. And they're going to get it. That one's caught. And now the lead moves to 16-0. I think we're sensing a trend here. 2 first-half touchdowns. After going for 2 after the first score, CD, I thought maybe they would kick the PAT here. No, they get 2 more.
No, they decided to really press the advantage because, remember, getting the 2 after the first score.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
So out now comes the offense back onto the field. Right now they're in some uncharted waters, Charles. They haven't been facing deficits like this season. We're going to see what they're made of.
And I think the easy thing right now is for us to discuss how the home crowd can help them, carry them along. Bottom line, though, they've got to make plays to get the crowd back into it, to help them with the rest of their game. That means best players got to make those big-time plays right now. They need them in a big way.
Well, they fought so hard to be here at home for the conference championship game. See if they can propel themselves to the Super Bowl. Now Newton on first down. Buying time to Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. And it's scooped up by the Jets.
Newton on the keeper. Fumble on the play. Recovered by the Jets.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They're right back out there after watching the fumble go the other way. Still in control of this game, but that needs to serve as a wake-up call because they're not in the clear yet.
No, the message should be clear that fortunes can change pretty quickly when you turn the ball over. You've got to take care of it, otherwise that lead could slip away quickly.
First down, Jets.
On first down, Darnold. On the crossing route, complete. It's Bell. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And the timeout comes in with 2 seconds remaining. So they can trot out the field goal unit for the try before we hit the lockers. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This from 44 yards out, left hash. Marr able to put this one through, and that will do it for this first half. So we are halfway. Yeah, who has time for a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line? Let's get back to it. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble to bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
First and 10.
Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And he'll be taken down at the 26. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Well, normally you see three tight ends in a formation. You have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or two towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down. This will be caught by Travis. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Second catch of this AFC title game, but he's got a first down.
First down, New York.
Darnold off the play fake to Bell. Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
2-yard line.
Now that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable second and short.
Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Jamison Crowder. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. Well, Charles, fans around here, they were already talking Super Bowl. They've made plans. You just can't look past anybody in this league, especially deep into the playoffs.
You would think that every year that message would sink in, and it feels like every year we see something like this, especially the way they're handling them. All right, you didn't expect this part to happen, but when you're playing this deep in the playoffs, every team's dangerous.
And incredibly, now a hit and a loose football. And it's a touchdown for the Jets.
Touchdown, New York.
I'm glad we were paying attention during the rules seminar, because we learned the only time you can't advance a fumble like that is in the last 2 minutes of either half.
Right. Other than that, if that ball's out, whether forward or backwards, it's live and free for anybody.
No doubt about it. When you say free, that means he's got free reign to pick it up and go. And that's exactly what happened there. Took it in for a touchdown.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From the 6. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. This AFC title bout has no doubt not gone according to plan, and these fans, they seem stunned as we move towards the final stages of this ball game. On first down, it's Newton. And that's complete to the tight end, Devin Asiasi. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. And his throw is incomplete. Jacob Hollister, the one he was looking for. But it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 10.
To throw again. Newton. Sanu with a grab over the middle. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 39. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you?
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Automatic first down.
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's first and goal. Throwing again is Newton. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots make some inroads here on that deficit. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no zero.
The kick is good.
You're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Returnable here for Davis. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The return. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Now the Jet offense about to take over as they head out onto the field. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now defensively they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this.
A gain of 15. And the Jets 1st down.
From the 50, it's Darnold. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's incomplete. Still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. Well, the Lombardi Trophy would be nice to hoist. They have to hold off for that for a little bit. Right now, the Lamar Hunt has to feel good to hold.
Oh, it's got to feel great for them. And remember, Lamar Hunt helped create the American Football League, which became, of course, in most part, the American Football Conference. And he's the one who gave us the name Super Bowl.
And that does it for the conference championship. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And for our entire crew, we'll see you 2 weeks at the Super Bowl. This is the NFL on EA Sports.